details. I'm just gonna call him Hakuna Matata. They went back and told Hakuna Matata that they were getting messages from me. Of course, the detail that they left out was the fact that they sent me friend requests. So, since Hakuna Matata, learned of correspondence, he makes his own post, where he's like, and if, JC, he was actually putting my government name out there, which is why I'm using his government name. So, JC or Jason is sending you guys friend requests and, sending you messages. Don't listen to him. He's delusional. He sure wants to talk to us. Again, trying to paint this picture, this totally incorrect picture. And I thought that was funny, and I responded on Twitter. I was like, you tell niggas to troll me. They come on my page. I hit them with truth bombs, but I'm delusional. And in my response, I had the clear screenshot of Reggie and Leonidas sending me the friend request. Like, you can clearly look at it and be like, y'all niggas know how to use Facebook. Y'all know how the fuck it goes, man. So, if you see a clear screenshot of, these motherfuckers sending me friend requests, it's like, that should, that should stop you. That should, but, like this guy, he's just all in, like he just looking for anything to, keep it going, right? So he's called me delusional. So now I'm thinking to myself, man, maybe that wasn't a good idea. Even though I want motherfuckers to see, that this nigga is a liar. Like, I want motherfuckers to know that he's a liar. But maybe that approach wasn't the best approach. Maybe I shouldn't have sent these niggas, right? So, it just so happens that a gift by the name of Mr. Rasp Hunt had decided to chime in with his 2 cents regarding the delusional post. He's speaking as if he knows me, because his statement is, he's another one that I can tell you some things about. You need to take your meds, yo. Okay. So you done put it out there that you know some shit about me. You can, there are things about me that you can tell. Okay. No, he never would have been on my radar if he had just not typed. But, let's see what you know, partner. So I look him up on Facebook and sent him messages. Again, just like I sent Leonidas, and one time I sent the screenshots first. Like, hey, these motherfuckers are, y'all know what it is. Y'all are trying to fucking troll me. Now, to be totally honest, Rasp didn't send me a friend request. I only got him involved because I saw him popping off about, whatever. So, to be fair, Rasp did not send me a friend request, but I sent him screenshots. So I said, hey, these niggas was trying to troll me. So, if you're going to speak correctly or not at all. So, as a bonus, send them the video, of me wanting to get to the bottom of the lie. So this is the third person that I've sent this video to. I say, hey, what type of nigga lies about a battle that never happened? That was it. It was on January 26th. in the evening. All right, it's like maybe 9 or 10 o'clock. So, you know, Ras never responded to me. Okay. Again, January 26th. Ras never responded. So now, a whole nother week goes by. No, because I don't want to leave out nothing. So now, like I said, 3 people got this video, but now I'm thinking I'm gonna do one more, and maybe, you know, if the approach doesn't work, I'm gonna leave it alone. And I was like, who could I send this shit to? Who seems intelligent enough to look at it, see it for what it is, and, you know, who can decipher it, right? I know, Armateo, his buddy, you know. Again, you know, if you know anything about his little series, you know, it's usually Hakuna Matata on one side and Armateo on the other. You know, and they're, you know, while Hakuna Matata is jumping out the window with all his disrespect, blah, 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 on the rare occasion that they actually start having conversations about actual DJ topics, you know, Armateo will chime in, you know, with an intelligent, informed opinion, you know, about equipment, speakers. You know, he's very fluent in speakers and wiring and crossovers and blah, 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 you know, because he does sound. In addition to DJ, he does sound. You know, he supplies sound equipment for events, right? So, you know, I'm like, hey man, like, dude seems intelligent. Let me hit him. And this is what paid off. Oh my God. Like, now, I ain't gonna lie. When I hit Armateo up, man, like, instead of just showing one video, I hit that motherfucker with a barrage of shit. Like, it started out with an intelligent introduction, you know, because again, I knew I had to approach this a little differently, right? So start out with an intelligent intro, you know, no disrespect, no cursing, no, you know, nothing. You know, hey man, you know, just take a couple of minutes out your day, check out this video. You know, send a video of, you know, me addressing the lie. You know, and you know, like I said, you know, this man has been disrespecting me for a very, very long time, and you know, I'm aware, you know, that it's totally one-sided. You've only heard what he tells you, you know. So look at this video, and then ask yourself, why has he never ever said anything about beating me in a battle? You know, like, you're grown, you should be able to, you know, like, I'm approaching this nigga like really, you know, really respectfully and mature, right? So I just kept sending, like, after the video, of course, I sent him the actual conversation from August 14th between me and Hakuna Matata, and, you know, laid it out for him, and, you know, so see all his responses, you know, nothing photoshopped, nothing edited, nothing, you know, no need for none of that. Sent him all that. I guess maybe he was doing a party or something, or, you know, so he didn't respond. But, you know, I kept going. You know, because I was like, okay, you know, like, I'm just going to keep sending him more shit. Okay, so I sent him a conversation between myself and DJ Precision, 2015 DMC World Champion. Sometime in June of 2016, Precision went on a rant, where he called a lot of people out, and in this particular rant, he called me out. He didn't like a blog that I had written about the U.S. finals in 2015, because he felt like in my blog, he felt like I worded it in a way that would make people think that he was responsible for the technical issues that I had in that battle, which was not the case. Again, when I write, I'm very careful to dot I's, cross T's, so that nothing can ever be misconstrued. Like if you write things out very carefully, it's not my fault if you don't understand what the fuck I'm saying. I can only be responsible for what the fuck I write. And what I wrote was my first person account of what happened at the fucking DMC battle. Nowhere in the blog did I disrespect Precision. I just go to djjc.tumblr.com. It's the very last thing I've ever fucking written. So as soon as you get on there, you see my blog about the U.S. finals. So again, I dot my I's, cross my T's. And I've never ever had a problem with anybody having a problem about anything I've ever said, whether it be on Twitter, Facebook, blah, blah, blah. Well, except for the time when I got fired from my Ludacris job, but that was 6 years ago. So we don't count that. So yeah, man, Precision had a problem with it, and this is why he called me out in his rant. Now, I actually know Precision. Now, I'm not going to sit here in front, like we best buds and blah, 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 but I've known Precision for a long time. I've known him since before he was an executioner. Like pretty much kind of like at the beginning of his battle career, top of 2000. So, I know Boogie Blind, Total Eclipse, Rob Swift, at that time back, Rockaway was actually alive back then, so, never had an issue with any of these guys. Never, right? It's always been respect, So, wanting to get right to the issue, I holler at Precision like, hey man, I didn't say you sabotaged me, if I really felt like you sabotaged me, I wouldn't have been hanging out with you the day after, because most of y'all don't know that the day after DMC US finals in New York, there was a little get together. I don't know who sponsored it, but I do know that it was open to people who competed in the U.S. finals. Little get together, come through, drink, smoke, blah, 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 cut. So there were DJs of all types at this function. You had Dwells, Vet, Toltec, Ambidextrous, Spectacular, DJ Slice, Precision, Ease fell through for a quick second. Esquire was there for a quick second. Matter of fact, because as I was walking in, he was walking out, so we didn't have any type of interaction. But Esquire was definitely there, and it was just a session, man. Open turntables, you get on, there was a lot of scratching going on at first. And, nobody was doing it. Everybody was scratching the ah sound for, like over an hour. But, I stepped to the decks and did some juggles and some doubles. And, I think yeah, anyway. So, if I really felt like niggas had niggas really sabotaged me. I wouldn't have been hanging with them the next day, you know. So not only that was I hanging, you know, at this get together with them, Boogie Blind had a DJ gig later that night, you know, that I was on the train with all these people. You know, I was on the train with me, Precision, Boogie Blind, Spectacular, another homie named Excalibur. You know, we were all on the train going uptown to this spot called Fat Buddha, you know, to check out Boogie Blind playing. So again, you know, like I don't hang out with people that I don't like, you know, so I explained that to Precision, and in the course of our correspondence, he got back to me. You know, he did let me know that he felt slighted by my blog, but he also, in his very specific words, he was like, you know, for the record, I was chopping it up with the "you're not a DJ" dude. I know you don't fuck with him, you know, but we have been chopping it up, you know, through that whole shit, and he was just in my ear. I feel like he was trying to instigate some shit, and after a while, I just figured, you know, I don't really know this guy, so why the fuck am I even talking to him? That's what Precision said. So, I say all that to say, because, you know, there were other people, you know, who was aware, you know, that Hakuna Matata had got in Precision's ear about my blog and was actually trying to start a feud between the two of us. You know, like DJ Aquaria, she can tell you. There's also a guy named DJ Kinetics, you know, who can also verify this information. You know, so dude was trying to start a war between me and a world champion. You know, not knowing that I actually know the guy, right? So that backfired. You know, like it never happened. You know, Precision never said nothing until this particular rant. And after, you know, I said, hey man, you know, again, that's not what the intent of the blog was. I was just giving my first person account of what happened to me. You know, like I already said that there, you know, the fader was broken twice, you know, so, you know, never mind the fact that I've never ever broken a fader before in my entire DJ career, but it just so happens that